What is going on, guys? HTLQ here, and today I am so excited to bring you guys CX Arc Wizard R455 Low Orb. Guys, I was not expecting to be able to get this bay so quickly. I got this one off of Amazon, and I definitely recommend, if you haven't, go on there, order yours. This was, for whatever reason, the first bay that was available for the CX line. So I just got that one. The other ones weren't, I think they weren't being released yet at the time. So yeah, I don't know why, but definitely go grab your own. I admit the CX bays are not living up to the hype as much as I would like, but I really love the designs. I really love the way these boxes look. I don't know, man. I just, the pink and the black, just, it hits, man. And I really like the design of how they set up the parts for everything. It just looks so cool. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the bay. This is my first CX bay, so I don't have that much information on them. I don't really have much experience, clearly, being my first, so excuse me for any fumbling around that I may do. Let's look at the back. Man, yeah, the design just looks so clean. Personally, if you've seen the Takara Tomy boxes that they have for Beybladex, I actually love the Hasbro one better, because I think the black just looks sleeker than the light colors that they have for the Takara Tomy boxes. But that's just personal opinion. But yeah, so we got Arc Wizard, which is a stamina type, right spin. Arc Wizard pretty much comes with all new parts. One, them being CX bays, and two, they gave us a new ratchet and bit. 455, I believe, is the lowest ratchet we have right now. That's currently, I believe. I think I saw somewhere there being something about a 50 ratchet, but I don't recall. I'd have to look into that again. So at this moment right now, I know that this should be the lowest ratchet that we have. For your CX blades, they come in 3 parts. They also come with an assist blade or auxiliary blade. The Japanese side calls it the assist blade. So pretty much that's really the main part for CX that makes it different. We get a lock chip, which is Wizard. We get the primary blade, which is Arc, and then we get the auxiliary blade, which is R. I believe I saw someone saying that on the Hasbro side, they don't actually give the auxiliary blades or the assist blades any names. They just go with the letter. But on the Takara Tomy side, they do give them names, and this is supposed to be R for round, I believe. So yeah, I believe this is called round. But either way, I actually really love that they're doing this, because now it kind of gives everybody the ability to take their favorite blade or their favorite bay and then combine it with their favorite blade, and then you can, really customize your part and kind of have your own special blade. Whereas before, and I did bring the OGs with me for this video, so before, all you had was the blade and you had the ratchet and bit, so you couldn't really do much more other than, you had Wizard Rod or Wand Wizard, and you had Air Wizard, or Wizard Air, whatever you want to call them. So you really just had that blade, and you couldn't really change much outside of that. And to be honest with you, I was getting pretty used to it being like that. I really didn't mind it at all, but yeah, that's pretty much all you can do. So now you get to, you have a Wizard, and you can change to give it Arc or, any of the other future blades that are going to be coming out. So I really like that design personally. Yeah, like I said, 455, as far as I know, current lowest ratchet right now. And then low orb, which is basically 1 millimeter shorter than orb, if I recall. So I personally haven't also heard too much stuff that's great about these two pieces, just because I believe they suffer both from a lot of scraping, and I think it's really just scraping because of how close they are to the stadium floor. But I mean, I know they're still being used or still finding uses for them. But yeah, as far as I know, they're not high up there in terms of meta combos as far as I've seen. But yeah, so yeah, that's enough of that. I'm just gonna open this up, and you know, honestly, I think I am gonna let you guys experience this with me, because I usually just cut it out, but personally, dang, I really wish this little tab was more consistent. But yeah, I'll let you guys join the ride, because I'm just so excited to take this apart personally. Look at that. We got, and I really like the color that they went with, the blue, the green, and the yellow for this one, honestly. I like it more than the original colors. The yellow is not one of my favorite colors, but they gave it more of a, what would this be? More like a lime green? Is that what you would call it? Or green yellow? I'm not entirely sure. Before I open that, we should look at this, because yeah, the way that I've been hearing that the way that they set this up is a bit different. Yeah, that's a lot. So to my understanding, we want to put the lock chip, primary blade, and auxiliary blade together, and then they're saying in order to do, you want to put those three together. So these three pieces here, put those together, and then use your bit to twist the lock chip in place to keep it all together. I have heard some people say that it's easier just to use your thumb and twist it, but yeah, instructions say you put those together, and then you use your lock chip to twist the lock chip in place to keep it together. So yeah, see whatever one works for you, and go from there. And then we have it in Spanish. So yeah, but yeah, we'll keep that, put that to the side, and if we need it, I can always look back. So now we can get to the exciting part. I'm probably gonna move this out of the way. We just get, yeah, just the usual standard launcher and ripcord. I don't know if you guys saw my last video where I was saying someone should turn those into keychains. Find a way to turn those into a keychain for everyone to do, and then post it. Because yeah, I feel like it would be better served that way, personally. I don't know if I think it was in the Metal Fight era. If you know about those keychain mini Beyblades, yeah, you know what I mean. I think those would serve great like that for that purpose. But yeah, oh man, this looks so cool. And I actually really like that they tattooed the stickers on. So I mean, I don't know if that's really considered a sticker then if it's tattooed on, but yeah, they have these pretty much permanently on there. So I don't think that they're gonna come off at all, as far as I've seen. But I mean, outside of just battle damage. But yeah, I mean, that just looks so cool in person. Yeah, but anyway, I'll line these up for you guys, and then we can get a better look. Okay guys, so I have the bay lined up here so you can get a better look. At least I hope it's a better look. I decided to put the bay on a white sheet of paper this time because I felt like I was kind of struggling to really see it on the let's see, maybe that helps a bit. I hope it helps a little bit. Yeah, I was struggling to see it a bit on the desk, so I hope the white background helps a little bit. But yeah, we got the lock chip here, so that's pretty much the design, which I think it looks pretty cool. I like that they've changed the designs for these bays, the avatar designs. I really like it. If we look at the other ones, so sorry about that. So I got all these bays here trying to for this video. Yeah, if we look at the progression, yeah, personally, you guys tell me which one you think is your favorite. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like overall the OG just this one just still peak, you know, still peak. But if I couldn't choose that, if I had to choose between these two, probably I would probably go with the CX avatar. Dang, yeah. I mean, I guess I'll go with it. They're both equally good personally. But yeah, I guess I would go with it. But that might just be new bay bias. I don't know. Yeah, and then we got the primary blade here. So this actually doesn't come apart. I was wondering if this could, but you actually have screws in here, so it's actually not intended to come apart at all. It would have been kind of cool if you could, but yeah, either way, still nice. So also what I've seen is that this is actually supposed to kind of mimic Arrow Wizard, actually, in terms of design in a way. It's almost like, as far as my understanding goes, like a lot of the CX bays for Team Persona, all their CX bays kind of take a step backwards in a way, or take inspiration from their original bays. So as you can kind of, if you look at it, you can kind of see the design is pretty similar in terms of, you know, you have two main blades, and then they pretty much just took out these little arrow sections here, and I believe that's also meant to help with centrifugal force, or is it? I think it's downward force actually, that it's supposed to help with. So it's supposed to kind of spin in a way that kind of pulls its center of gravity down as well to keep it stable and help it spin longer. I believe that's how it is. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, please. I don't want to be, you know, obviously spreading misinformation. And then we have the R blade. Oh, there you go. If you want that. Yeah, this is the round assist blade, or auxiliary blade. Sorry. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'm hoping I haven't heard too much about it, so I don't really know how well it's able to be used. And then you have the 455 ratchet. I actually didn't realize that this was using the 85 ratchet design locking mechanism. That's very disappointing actually, because as far as I know, this does not work well at all. I really don't understand why Takara Tomy chose to change the design. Outside, like, my only thought is that they probably were trying to save money by having to use less of material for this part, but I don't know. I mean, man, even yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, locking mechanism, as far as I've seen, is not very good at all. You know, it's great that it's a low ratchet at the very least, but yeah. Also, with that said, it's actually if you can see, if you notice, the design for the four sides are also pretty different from the usual sharp points that you tend to get for four-sided ratchets. So yeah, but yeah, either way. And then we have the low orb, which is like I said, 1 millimeter shorter than the normal orb. Also a low resistance bit. As far as I've heard, funny enough, this is, yeah, just not as good. You're actually better off sticking with orb as opposed to this. But, you know, hey, here's hoping that, you know, as time goes on, people will continue to find more uses for these parts. But yeah, so that's all the parts. So let's try without these instructions. I didn't bother to try and put this bay together off screen. Like I said, I figured we'll kind of go through this together and, you know, experience it together. So okay, so we got that lined up. Okay, and then we have the locking chip or lock chip. So somehow we kind of, there we go. So we get that all in there. And then what we're supposed to do is take the bit, put it in there, and twist it. I saw the diagram say to the right, so okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. So if I try that and do it, okay. So put all that together, twist it to the right. Okay, and you hear the click. All right, yeah, man. That still though, regardless, man, this bay looks clean. Dang. And then we'd put this on, and I'm assuming these will still work like normal. So this should just dang, there we go. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I can't even feel a click to know that it's in place like normal ratchet, but yeah, there we go. And then yeah, so everything else is just the same. Yeah, overall, really love the look of this bay, really do. And I do know that they are slightly taller, I believe. I say slightly, might be a little bit more than slightly taller for these bays, but I do know they are taller than the normal BX and UX bays, to my understanding. So, which is crazy. Or no, actually, if I understand correctly, yeah, I mean, just slightly, I guess it looks like. I know you guys can't really see it. Oh no, yeah, so they're about the same height, which is, isn't that crazy, guys? This is on a 80 ratchet. So this was one of the first bays. This is on an 80 ratchet. This is 455 and on a bit that's 1 millimeter shorter than a normal bit, and yet this is at the same height as a 80 ratchet. That's crazy. That's really crazy. So that shows you how much height this adds to that. I also am noticing now that I'm looking at it, the gap on this thing is kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm assuming the round, sorry, I know my camera's struggling to focus. I'm sorry, guys. I'm assuming the round assist blade is going to help this ratchet not get burst as much, but I don't know. So yeah, let's weigh the parts individually and then see how much this bay comes to all together. All right, guys, I have our trusty dusty scale here. I tried off screen to do the twist of the lock chip with my thumb, like I said before, how people are saying you could do. Yeah, it's not bad. It was taking a bit of force at first, but I mean, not a lot, but yeah, it's not bad. So you'll probably get used to doing that yourself. The lock chip 1.7. And also, guys, this will probably be the longest of the Bay videos, for the unboxings at least. At least that's my intention. The primary blade 2.9 or 29.2, sorry. Just because, you know, I just wanted to bring you guys along for the experience, since this is my first time opening a CX. For the assist blade, we got 4.7. So I figured you guys would want to go through the whole process together. For the ratchet, we got 4.7 as well. Yeah, for the other CX bays, when I get them, I'll definitely make them shorter. And 1.9 for the bit. So yeah, when I get all the other bays, I will definitely make the video shorter, so that yeah, you don't have to suffer through the whole thing. Although I really appreciate the fact that you are still watching. If you are, just wanted to show you guys. So, yeah, it takes a bit getting used to. I struggle with it a bit. Yeah, so it'll take me some time to get used to that. There we go. Yeah, for the other videos, I will try to make it a lot shorter, like most videos I try to do, and go from there. There we go. Yeah, this locking mechanism, yeah, it's struggling, man. It really is. Okay, the whole bay all together, 42.2. So that is one thing I do like. I did notice that from some of the videos that they didn't make these bays extremely heavy. So I like that they kind of tried to prevent like an immediate weight creep just because they were CX. I feel like it helps keep everything balanced a bit more and a bit longer. But yeah, you know, I overall I really like the look of these bays, if nothing else. But yeah, you let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate you for watching this long. If you have, it was actually really fun opening this. I don't know, it just looks so cool. They look so much better in person. Like, no picture and video does it justice, in my opinion. So when you get yours, yeah, have fun, man, because this is gonna be. I really like it personally. So yeah, and definitely the best designed one. I really like that they didn't stick with the usual yellow color personally. You know, I don't mind the yellow, but yeah, it's just I like that they kind of made it more of a yellow green or lime green, whatever color that is you would want to say. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Oh, and I'll do a little quick spin for you guys. Yeah, I really like how it looks even spinning, man. Yeah, that's really nice. But yeah, I really thank you guys for watching, and also just for anyone who might still be here, I was intending to do battle videos, and I'm still trying to see if I can set that up to just get a few videos recorded before I head back to school. You know, summer doesn't last forever, but yeah, there was just a lot of family stuff that was going on that really changed the plan. So I had a lot of stuff planned when for summer, and yeah, you know, unexpected things come up, and that just changed the whole game plan. So that's really part of the main reason why it took so long for me to get to a point of trying to do any recordings in the actual stadium. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later. What's going on, guys? Today's Bible verse is from Psalm 37, verse 7, which reads, "Be still in the presence of the Lord and wait patiently for him to act. Don't worry about evil people who prosper, or fret about their wicked schemes," which for me is definitely a struggle a lot of times, but it's something, you know, it's definitely important to work on, guys. Continue to give it to God, and no matter what, no matter how long it takes in time, he will always come through for you. Take care, guys.